So today I'm working on this BMW. I got hit a 2013 335i BMW, and I want to shoot this video because I don't think a lot of people realize how these cars work. But let me flip the camera. Let me show you what I'm doing. So this is the 2013 BMW 335i, and this car will not start. It cranks, it turns over, but it will not start. The customer thinks that it's the fuel control module. He's almost 100% certain that it's the fuel control module, and the repairs that have been done to this vehicle, they did replace the 2 fuel pumps, and I think the way they figure out it was out of fuel or it was not pumping fuel is when they shoot this ether and the car will start. And that was a common way to diagnose the vehicles back in the days. Back in the days, if you didn't have no fuel, all you got to do is shoot some ether, and if the car starts, that means you had no fuel. But on these newer vehicles, that's not the case anymore. Let me show you what I found. So as you can see, I got the 2E0F, the Valvetronic System, and it says adjustment too frequent. And just about every code right here has to do with the Valvetronic. It says that 2D42, Valvetronic adjustment range stop not learned. 2D E5, Valvetronic overload protection, servo motor overload. And it goes on and on about Valvetronic. But if you notice this 2D E9, it says Valvetronic servo motor component protection system shut down. So this car is not gonna start. I don't care what you do. You can replace the 2 fuel pumps, the fuel control module. You can replace the injectors, the spark plugs, coils. It will not start because the computer already detected this problem, and it's basically telling you that there's a problem with the Valvetronic system, and it disabled the car. That just goes to show you how smart these new vehicles are. So I print out my diagrams, and as you can see, I have the motor, the Valvetronic servo motor right here, which is under engine valve cover. But if you see the red, the white, and the green, red, white, and green, they go straight to the computer. This is called a DME control module. They don't call it a PCM, ECM, ECU. They call it a DME control module. And if you notice, this Valvetronic servo motor does not have any kind of protection. There's no fusible link, there's no fuse, there's no relay. The computer controls directly the motor. There's nothing in between. So, and I want to shoot this video because I just want to make you aware of this vehicle. I think a lot of us got stuck. We still have the mentality of back in the days when we were trying to diagnose a problem, and if we didn't have no fuel, or we inject some ether in it. If the car started, that means we were either our pump was fuel pump was bad, or the fuel filter was clogged up. But in this case, the DME is shutting down the car, so this car is not gonna start no matter what you do. And the Valvetronic motor is right here. This is it right here. And in order to get to it, you have to remove all of this up here. Obviously we have a problem with that, and before you guys start throwing parts at it, it'll be, or assuming, before you start throwing parts at it, or before you start assuming that there's the fuel pump is bad, or you got a bad coils, or you're lacking spark, or any of that, you probably need to check your codes, and see if the DME is doing something to prevent this car from starting. As you can see, the DME right here, right rear of engine compartment. The DME is located right here. If you guys don't know, it's gonna be under the intake. I don't see, I can't see it in here. Oh, it's right there. It's right here. You have to remove the intake in order to get the DME out of there. But as you can see, the fuel injectors are controlled by the DME directly. So the DME already shut off the injectors. That's why there's no fuel. So just be aware what you're working on, and always scan your car. Pull out the codes, because the codes are very important. I'm not sure this guy pulled out the codes, or whoever worked on it. I don't think they pull out the codes. They just assume that the fuel pump went out, so they went and bought 2 fuel pumps and nothing. So now they are out like $1,200, and the car's still not starting. So I'm gonna wait for the customer. I have to tear down the top of the engine, and I'm probably gonna give them an estimate and a work order, and see if they'll approve it. And this is gonna be an interesting video, because the Valvetronic servo motor, it controls the eccentric rod. It controls the eccentric rod. So either the Valvetronic motor control went out, or the eccentric shaft. That's what. That's the proper name. Eccentric shaft is broken or damaged, or the gears are shear. Whatever the case might be, the valve cover has to come off either way. But I don't know what I'm gonna find. It could be just something simple as replacing the Valvetronic servo motor, or it could be something where you have to replace the eccentric shaft, which requires a lot of hours and quite a few parts, and it can get really expensive. And so this is the reason why I'm shooting this video. So I finally got figured out. So I just need for the customer to give me the okay to start working on this car. But I'll let you know, guys, and I'll probably shoot the second part once the car is complete, or I'll walk you through the repairs. So all we got to do is wait until he gives us the okay to work on it. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you very much. So it is the next day, and I'm still dealing with this BMW. The customer declined the repairs because there's a probable chance that the eccentric shaft is damaged, and it was gonna be quite expensive repaired if that's the case, which we don't even know. We have to tear down the top of the engine to get an accurate estimate of the damage. What happened with this car is that the car will not start, but the car shut down the system itself to prevent from damaging the engine. That's why these cars, they shut down by themselves. It's pretty much telling you that there's a problem with the engine, and if you keep trying to start it, it could damage the engine. So they were using these to start the car. I don't know how bad it could have damaged the engine. I'm not even gonna turn it over. I'm not turning over this engine because I don't want to do any other damage to it. And so, but yeah, it's too bad the customer declined the repairs, so I can't do anything about it. We're gonna just put it all back together and turn it in. I was kind of happy to work on this car, and I was kind of curious to see what I was gonna find out under the valve cover, but we're not gonna be able to solve this one for sure. So sorry about that, guys. But these are the codes that I found, and obviously we have a problem with the Valvetronic servo motor. So I hope this video helped you to understand a little bit better these cars right here, because it could happen to anybody, and if you just start throwing parts at it, you're not gonna get any results. So it's best to if you guys don't have, if you own cars like this and you want to try to do it yourself, they're kind of hard to deal with, because the electronics, they have a lot of electronics. Some of these codes I don't even know what they mean, you know. And I've been working on vehicles for the last 20 years, not on BMWs, but I work on some of them, and some of these codes I don't even know what they means. But I'm pretty good about finding out the problem and fixing the problem. That's what I'm very good at it. It doesn't matter what car it is. I will find out and I will figure it out. But on this case, we're not gonna be able to do anything. So hopefully this video helped you guys, and always try to scan your vehicle and look for codes. Look and see what the computer is doing, because in this case the computer is shutting down the car. So you're not gonna get it started. You're not gonna get this car started until you fix the problem with the Valvetronic servo motor. All right, I'm out. Well, thank you for watching, guys. If you guys had this problem before, just put them in the comments and let me know what the outcome was. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to, but I'll see you on the next one, and you guys take care. Like and subscribe. If you like my videos, like and subscribe, because that helps my channel too. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one.